It's called life.
Might put us over the top.
Yeah, no. That is $426. I hopefully you're not punching in 426 right now in your calculator. Otherwise, you need to talk to Jesus. All right, well, that's it.
Listen, we're not here to judge.
I'm not here to judge you, but if you killed a fucking newborn...
Probably that's on abortion.
Oh, that's OD. That's not a newborn, though. That's different.
No, let's not get political, because you...
But that's not a newborn.
You have certain... I'm done.
We'll be done. Do you know what a newborn is?
It's just past 3 weeks.
Newborn is when the baby is born. If the baby was not newly born...
You don't watch the news. Politically, people...
I know what the fuck y'all talking about.
They will argue you down to say that...
It's wrong. No, I'm not saying if I'm pro-choice or pro-life. A newborn is a very specific thing. A newborn, a toddler, an infant, they're very specific stages of life. Newborns are not 3-month-old fetuses or 7-month-old babies in the womb. That's not a newborn. Anyway, that's not what we're discussing.
No. Shit went wild.
So, drum roll, please. What is your final score?
$2,450.
You slut hoe. I'm at $300.
You're lying.
I'm at $3,000. But that's not fair, because that question about kissing of the same sex is bullshit. It's bullshit.
No, because women sometimes kiss each other.
The girls is fine.
Because I know people hate when I say females, and that's what.
Yeah, well, that's
females kiss
girls.
Each other.
Yes. But no, that's not. If I take away my $350,
you're still up there.
How many you had again?
Why are you putting this against me?
How many you had?
Yo, I hate people like
what you had? How much you got? What you got? Let me see what you got on your paper. What you got? $24.50. Damn, it's still $26.50. God damn it! What the hell? What did you not do? Oh, the nudes. The nudes is really probably what took me over. Plus, being a homo, but it's neither here nor there. All right, well, share your score with us. Let us know what you got. We would love to know. Thanks for playing. How freaky are you?
You're so stupid.
Da-da-da.
Your mouth is a clown.
But yes. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hold on, let me pull up. I had some questions to ask you.
Okay. All right. So we're just all right. Well,
Funk Flex got his hairline done.
So we did it. You see my body like literally getting chills. Like, I don't want.
I've been meaning to ask you. Are you gonna, when you get your income tax, are you debating on getting your shit shadowed?
So here's the thing, right? So the problem with flexies is that so if y'all have not seen this, maybe you can Google it. Google might be able to pop it right up. I don't know if Flex is popular enough where that would be like a Google search thing, or if you have to like search it on Twitter or something. But the problem is that he almost got similar to the Tory Lanez thing, where it's not like it's a hairline, but it's like that tattooed looking one, so it was like kind of shadowed. What I was saying to Jay earlier is that my problem with this is that no one that gets haircuts that has hair gets their haircut that low. Like even if you get the lightest of light Caesars, it is not that light. Like that is, you see scalp, like a lot of scalp. Like it's not
Women,
even.
Text us and tell us, what do you like? What the fuck do y'all mind? Do y'all like this new reform? That new reform of brothers who are out here getting their shit tattooed. I don't know. I don't want to make a list of them, but I will run them down. I think
Tory Lanez, Kirk Franklin, please, since the 90s. Did y'all like Steve Harvey's lace front? Because Steve was a wig.
Steve was,
and not even a good wig, but a wig nonetheless.
We thought he really had a barber though that was lining him up like religiously.
How could we be so silly?
He was naive.
We could be so foolish for all those fucking years. Just that crisp ass hairline. So foolish. Ugh.
Who else?
First, I want to send a big fuck you to Steve Harvey for how he treated Monique on his talk show, but that's neither here nor there.
What did you think about? Let's fuck the hairline talk. You guys
I do want to say though, I do like these we've discussed this before. These man weaves where they be gluing shit down and then cutting it, and then that should be looking good.
You're bugging.
When
Malcolm.
I come in here,
Malcolm, you're bugging.
I won't be here May 5th, but Malcolm, when I come back the week after May 5th,
you're bugging.
When I go to Atlanta and get my sew in, you're gonna be real mad.
Did you see how much work they have to do? You might as well just get your shit lazily, like just.
Well, no, but it's not the same though. But I want the texture. I want the T'Challa, not the T'Challa, the Killmonger-esque hair.
No.
I want the look, and I'm gonna get the look.
You do get the look with a little shadow and a little.
It's not the same. I want follicles. I want bundles.
You're not gonna get waves.
I want to put my shit in a bun. You can get waves with them. Have you not seen? I don't think you've seen what they can do with the hair now. I'm getting it. I will be getting it. You'll be mad. You'll be asking me like, oh my God, who did your hair? And I'll be like, oh, Carl, Carl did a great job.
Motherfucker.
But yes, what were we saying? Steve Harvey. So, what did I think about it? What are you asking me?
So, those who didn't see the clip, it was actually, I didn't see the show I saw the clip, not the show. But
yeah, same.
I think they were basically trying to reconcile their differences as far as Monique feeling as if she was being blackballed in the entertainment world, and Steve Harvey, quote unquote, being her brother, who is the king, a king of comedy, and her being a queen of comedy. She felt that he was not a disservice, but he just didn't
stand up for her.
He didn't stand up for her in times that she thought that he would be there for her.
He didn't stand up for her. He also went publicly and spoke against her,
right,
rather than actually calling her and putting her on game. But yeah, so if you have not seen it, I would really suggest go looking at it, because it is a very intense, it's like 2 4-minute clips, and we can't obviously recap all of that. But again, like Jay said, it talks a lot about basically Monique being blackballed, and then Steve not really coming to her defense. The problem that I had with the clip the most was that there was a point where Steve says something along the lines of you can't be acting like. First of all, he's talking over Monique the whole time, which really got on my nerves, because the dynamic of men talking over women always irks my nerves, because it's just this idea of mansplaining, and what I have to say is so much more important than what you have to say. Come on, show, come on, Pashmina princess. You just wrap this Gucci scarf around you like nobody's business. Very Mariah Carey of you. I'm loving it. But so it's this thing of men talking over women, which was really got on my nerves. But the fact that Steve Harvey sat on national TV and said, we black out here, we can't be acting like that. I'm like,
that was very
it was so
coonish.
So coonish. It was so you got kids, Monique. We all got kids. It's about integrity, or it's not even about integrity. It's about money. And I'm like, do you hear what you were saying on national TV in Negro History Month? Put that aside. But I don't understand how you do not. I don't understand how Steve sat there on a talk show. And again, I think this is a couple of things that come into own play.
They had a real inside conversation in front of a lot of people. And what it also, not to cut you off, but to cut you off, but what he also said, what he was saying there was, he allowed a large group of people, those in power, who signed checks and allowed him to have a show and a voice, to let them know that he can be controlled
basically
by whenever they
by a dollar sign.
Yes.
And I'm like, do you not realize how stupid that fucking sounds? It's and again,
he made factual points, but every 10 seconds after, he negated what he was saying.
Yeah,
I have family depending on me and da da da, but we can't. And I'm like, no.
Yeah. So it's again, like I said, it's a double thing. So it was what he was saying, but it's also how he was saying it. If you watch the interview, there's reaction, quote unquote, shots from Monique, where it's anyone that has ever been stifled in a conversation, you just know it. She's holding that top lip, she's just trying to breathe, and she's just trying to I know in her mind she's bitch, hold it down, because that is it's either explode or explode. There is no you just gotta hold it down, or because when you walked in that house and he left that man, what she told Leonard, she said, in Black Panther, when he walked in the house and he left his wife, remember that man? You're that man. Grabs her purse, walks out. Iconic. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel it was very irresponsible of Steve Harvey, but then again, I have not trusted or listened to Steve Harvey's word or opinion about anything for a long fucking time, because
Absolutely.
Steve Harvey, what the fuck? The sad fact is that many of us live our lives with Steve Harvey's, whether it's your uncle or your cousin or somebody, there's always that black person. And again, or your auntie or your grandmama. A lot of older black people love to do this performative shit for white people. We can't be out here acting like that. We just gotta go in there, work our good little job, be happy we getting paid. And it's we are beyond the point of happy about getting paid.
It seems as if he seeks that money is the freedom to your, or money is the success and the freedom.
And it is to an extent, but in this case, it is not.
It seems he's willing to waste his integrity to do it.
Which is so, I don't know. It's just so corny. It's corny as fuck. But again, if And I love that Monique didn't even really try to go back and forth with him. Because again, Monique has been having this conversation with the world for like 2 years. Like, and again, however you feel about Monique and like the whole, you know, because this is not even about Netflix and like getting lowball. This is Lee Daniels, Oprah Tyler. This is like a story from like 3 years ago. This is a pretty old story. So, however you feel about all of that, I think you can't negate where she's coming from.
I don't know who I was talking to a couple weeks ago. I said everybody has a price. Everybody does have a price of some tolerating shit that they're willing to deal with. But at what value and at what stature are you willing to take on that bullshit? And I think I'm not necessarily in front of millions of people being embarrassed where you have to keep your head down. And I think a lot of people are also...
Wait, who are you saying was embarrassed? Monique? Or are you saying just in general?
Just in general. Like, I think that, you have to keep your mouth shut and just stay down and do your work. People also accuse, I think it was Kevin Hart of doing that as well, because this motherfucker.
They couldn't hear me. I'm talking to my story. Look at Pashmina Princess. Hey, Gucci. Hey, Gucci.
This motherfucker.
Sorry, go ahead.
What we witnessed was actually the conversation of what have been accused in hip hop of like, people actually willing to accept money or do things to somehow become one of those elitists and of a certain social group where they have found new success by $1 or just, risking what their morals were at one point. But, I think that everybody do have a price. So
of course everyone has a price.
Some
people might not know what their price is. Some people might think their price is higher than what it is, but everyone has a price. I do want to say though, I think Monique deserves more. I think Monique doesn't get the credit that she deserves. I think just being a black woman, because again, like first, just on surface, like if any comedian anywhere were to win an Oscar, which whole another story about that, but like to win an award of that prestige, doors is open for you as a white person in Hollywood. Like you won an Oscar, even just being nominated for an Oscar, you're like, Jennifer Lawrence, she's our favorite. Like we love J-Law, like she's the best. And then we look at people like Monique. Like people like Jennifer Hudson. I mean, Denzel and Halle Berry were like two very rare cases, but like black people that have like gone on to win Oscars after that, it's like they don't get the same treatment in Hollywood. And I think Monique's biggest beef was, I think it probably rooted in that Hollywood truth of like, you won an Oscar, but doors not opening for you like you want them to. But I think what really hurt Monique the most was that she was a comedian first, actor second. So I think the fact that even like comedy wise or comedically, like she wasn't getting that same respect, like a place like Netflix, where it's like, I have done all of these things, I have been on these shows, I have been in these movies, I have won these awards. Like, even if you don't want to respect me as an actress, a comedian is what I do. So I think the fact that they lowballed her so much as a comedian is really what, like, it might have, I think it started with acting, but I think the comedy is what really, like, hit her in her feelings.
Well, it wouldn't be only her, because I mean, there's several other females who are, I would say, consistently still fighting that battle. You have
comedy-wise?
Yeah, comedy-wise. I don't want to name them.
Well, no, please. This helps strengthen the case.
Who's the older lady that's always on the Breakfast Club? I love her so much. Oh my god, with the silver hair.
Lunel. Oh, Lunel is my baby. I love
people
Lunel.
Like Lunel. Then you have I'm fucking.
Are you naming black comedians?
Yeah, black.
Oh, please, Lunel, Samore, Adele Givens.
Yeah, there we go.
Like you name it. And again, you see how the list is so. Now I'm scratching for names. These are the male comedians. I would be going on forever. But like, Wanda Sykes, who we don't really be fucking with like that, but still a black woman. Wanda Sykes, still a black woman. She don't really be fucking with us. Like the fact that she got a surrogate, or like not a surrogate, but like the fact that she went to like I think a sperm bank because I think her wife carried the baby. It had that purely white baby with her black ass. I was so confused. I was like, you don't want your baby to even look the same complexion as you? Like I didn't get that at all. But sorry, that stuff has always has bothered me. But no, I think it's something that happens like, because again, if you were to sit me down in front of a table right now and there were two contracts, one for $50,000 and one for $50 million, and you said you have to give one to Amy Schumer and one to Monique, I'm giving Monique the $50 million one. And again, it's A, because I just like her, but B is because like track record show, Monique has made me laugh more times than Amy Schumer, I keep wanting to say Amy Poehler. Amy Schumer could wish.
What if I told you I didn't know Amy Schumer was a comedian until as of recently?
I would not be surprised because she's not funny.
Some of these people, I'm like, that's what they really do?
She's not funny. My problem with Amy Schumer is that she comes on TV